Okay, now that should be okay. So now let's get started with the sentences. The grammar one is still the practice of the locative case ending. Who would like to start? Is it big enough? Oops, it's getting really big. So this one,
How is the M with a dot below? Because in Tokharian it's an N. You know, in Sanskrit it's nasalization.
It's also a nasal. No.
Okay. Vikrama ke sharanam mantriya ke jnana.
Yes.
So that's Vikrama ke sharanam is just the the no there is that like an agentive?
Yeah, it's Erde.
Yeah. Erde, okay. Yeah. Mantriyake is minister. Right. Well, it's minister in the locative case.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So Montria is minister.
Yeah, Mandri is minister. Yage is the locative ending for animate noun.
I'm confused about this, like ya, because sometimes ya appears twice. Like I noticed. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's baniya, yeah. Because the word is the merchant is baniya, so that could be such confusion.
Nyono is like is ask in the. You call it like the second converb or something?
Nyadan is the perfective past.
Oh,
we will have this perfective past either today or tomorrow, in the class. So the original form. Why is it getting so big? Anyway, Nyadam is nene. So Nyadam is the perfective past of nene. It's both ask and also listen. So yeah, it's either way. So you need to figure this out through the context. Both ask and listen to.
Hear from. You can understand ask as hear from.
That could also be. I guess maybe this could be the how it is formed. Okay, so shall we move to the next one? This sariga is the minor bird. It's kind of bird, like often appears in folk stories. And also we have this vichitra. It's also Sanskrit, and that means like colorful and also beautiful. And what is Moyagi? Any idea?
She locative.
Yes.
So at her.
Yes. Yeah, literally that is like at her. There is a Vichitra Sariga, a very beautiful bird called Sauvarniga. So that is here the locative case expresses possession, the meaning of possession here.
So it's I mean, a lot of the languages in Northeast India also have this like at me there is, right?
Yeah.
That's how they express to have. They don't really have like a verb for to have.
Yeah. I mean, that's also the same in the Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, we have like genitive or sometimes also locative in this similar sense. And then the next sentence. The word you might not know is one is this no, this day, like one day, every day. And the kshana, this is also Sanskrit, like one moment. Kshana, moment. And suga is Sugar is sugar in Sanskrit, that is parrot.
And the word for speak is nal.
Yes, the original form is lahaye, and then lahala is the perfected past.
Okay. So like of one day, like one, and then nu is day.
Yes.
One day's one moment, I guess. At one day's one moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah,
one
literally
day's
that
moment.
is, yeah.
At the moment of one day.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, at the moment of one.
So like in English, we would just translate as one day. But literally like shana is the moment. So at one moment at one day, cha is one, no is day, and ya is the genitive ending. And then we have the subject, sugar. Sugar in the active case, sugana. And then we have the sari, sarika. This is the minor verb. And we have the yagi ending as locative for animate noun. So he spoke to the hala speak.
Just to be absolutely fair, so is there a newest day?
Yes.
Is this a case, is this a frozen phrase, chanu, is that a frozen phrase, or why is there no, do you not usually use a classifier for talking about days, or what?
Yes, kind of frozen, yeah, yeah.
So normally, is there a classifier for day?
It's no. It's also no
Day
itself,
is-
yeah.
Yeah, itself is
Yeah.
not classified.
And also in the reading, you sometimes you see Chanuya Dinasa. Like Dina is day, also day. So at one day of one day, so it's kind of like repetitive and yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say it's like a little bit echoing word that the Chanu is Nevar and then Dinasa or Kshanasa is Sanskrit. So it's like very good parallels.
Does this probably helps to learn what words mean because you have like the Sanskrit word that means something similar next to it potentially.
Yeah. I would say Nevar, like maybe in the narrative, that's kind of like stroke to the to let like people get more vocabularies and you may know one of it either way. And also this is what happens in Pali. Like in Pali, we often have like a list of verbs coming together, like 2 or 3 verbs, and then at least the listener or the learner would know one of it. So that makes things easier. We have something in the chat.
Do that in English.
Oh,
Oh, I don't talk.
oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Lindsay, for sharing this. Okay, so now we get to the exercise. All of these sentences are quite like difficult. Not everyone, each of them, but some of them are quite difficult. So our task is just to identify the underlined words by number, case, and gender. We don't have gender at all, so we don't need to talk about it. So it would be pretty good if we can analyze the sentence and tell the case, the number and case of the underlined words. So for the first one, I want to, I think all of this word, okay, Adesha you might not know. So Adesha is instruction. Biren is BA. So BA is to give. So Adesh Biren is perfected past to give instruction. So that is basically, this often goes with the king. So the king is always Adesh Biren. Literally that's he gives instruction. But in translation, we would just say like the king said. Because you will never say a king to say like a king Halen or a king Halen. Because it's not enough honorific for the king. So we always say in an honorific way that the king Adesh Biren. So what is the case ending for the Rajasan? Case and number? Any idea? Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, animate. And Gabaliga is the his kind of indirect object. So the king spoke to the Gabaliga, or literally give instruction to Gabaliga. Okay, the second one. So Bera is also Bela. That means time. So the second one, Ho Bela sa Rajasagay Halan. Any idea about this sentence? What is the
What was down?
Dharan? Okay, Dharan is the perfective past of Taye to speak. So when talking about like speak, now we already have Taye. I can write down. We have Taye and we have Lahaye, and we have also this Adesh Bilan exclusively to the king. And okay, yeah, and this Talan actually is the most common one among these three.
At that time, he spoke to the king.
Yes, exactly. So Berasa,
Berasa sa is the locative,
yes,
and Raja Sake, that is also Sake is also the locative.
yes. Yeah, exactly. So the sa is the locative for inanimate noun, and sage is for the animate. The whole Belasa, actually, this is also kind of like frozen expression. It's very common in the narratives at that time, at this time, whole Belasa. Raja Sagetan, as you can see, we don't have a subject in the sentence. So that happens in a lot in the war text. You may figure it out according to the context. Okay, any questions? If no, then we can move to a quite complex one. Rajanan Krishna Chaturdashi Gunhuya Radrisa Karnaga Kupjoyao Yaganda Mevana Makhanaga Samasanasa Kabaligaya Samibasa Bijaga. Okay, we have a really long one. The best way to analyze a sentence is to just come to the first verb. So now we have this Jongao. This is the antecedent converb of Joye, of Jone. So that's to grasp, to take.
Why is it named of 14 Krishnas?
Oh, okay. Jadurdashi is the 15th day.
Oh, 15. Sorry.
Yeah, 14th day. Okay, 14th day of the Krishna. So Krishna is the dark side in a month. So like in the Hindu calendar, is the bright half of the month and dark half of the month.
Okay.
So that is just like a very dark day. It's the 14th day in the dark side of a month. So now so we should just see the first part of the sentence before the first word. So first we have Rajanan. Any idea? Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was the verb again?
The first verb is Jungao. Here is to grasp, to take.
The king took.
Yes. The king.
What is Kunhu?
Sorry.
What is Kunhu?
Oh, Gonghu is the Gongnu is day. It's also like no
Also,
one day. Yeah, it's also day. It's one day.
So Gu has no.
Oh, sorry.
Gu has no meaning.
We don't parse.
Analyze it.
Yeah, we don't analyze. So this Gunu, yeah, so ya is genitive ending of one day, and then we have Radrisa.
At night.
Yes.
At the night of the 14th day of the black
of dark
Yeah.
half.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
King.
Yeah.
Took like a sword.
Sword, yeah,
Sword.
yeah. Kadaga is sword.
And,
It's absolutive case. We see nothing
yeah.
attached to it. Yeah. Okay, and then the second part of the sentence. Okay, this is really complex. This is the circumstantial converb of kane to see. This is really complex. We will read this later in the later lessons. But here you will just know that in the condition of
Not see.
yes, exactly. Yeah. Ma is the negation. And Kanaga is kind of, it has a little bit of like causative sense. And the Mavana, so what is this? We have Mava yesterday. And today we get this Mava. Sorry?
Does it mean?
Oh, Meba, that's another one.
Yes, exactly. Yes, yeah, we had that in Buddhist text that we have a merchant and there's another merchant in the city. So this is the Meba. Meba is another, and Mabana was the case ending of it. Yes, ergative.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So Mabana Merkanagam is actually not making any others see him.
Oh.
So you see this very like kind of like complex meaning expressed in 3 words.
So the causative meaning comes from the converb, the circumstantial converb?
Yes.
Okay.
And Yagadan, this is adverbial, like alone, himself alone. So and then we have the third part. Samsanasa, Gabaligaya, Samibasa, Bijaga. This Bijaga is from Bijaye. That means to come. This word is also honorific expression, almost exclusive to the king or the Buddha. So, and Bijaga is the stative participle of Bijaye, to come. So the king come to a place which is samsana, that is cremation ground. And so it's locative ending. So he came to the cremation ground and approached a person. Gabaligaya samibasa. Gabaligaya is the ya ending is the
Genitive.
yes, exactly. And samiba, we also had this before.
Like in front.
This is the like venicity, come approach near to him. So to put the sentence together, the king, which is in the ergative case, having grasped the kurdaga, a sword, in this night of the day, which is the 14th day of the dark side of a month, him alone, without causing any other to see him, he came to the samsana, the cremation ground, at the side of Gabaliga, an ascetic. Any questions?
Just for future sense, is it possible to write like the actual translation or like maybe gloss it
like someone mentioned earlier, say, just because I have no background in Sanskrit, so I.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do it from tomorrow. And if you want this the translation of this sentence, the key to all these exercises is at the end of this textbook. So you can go to the key and check it. And also, like, if you have any questions, you can first you can use the digital dictionary to check the meaning, and if you couldn't find it, you can come to me.
Oh, I forgot, what form is bijaka? Which?
Is the stative participle.
Oh, stated participle.
How many participles are there in the language? There's a lot of participles.
Yes, actually, yeah.
In number 2, Rajaske, why isn't it Raja Yage?
Oh, good question. Yeah, we have actually that before in the textbook is Raja Yage as a more standard form. But unfortunately, yes, that's how Newar works. There's so many exceptions, and we often. It's not my first time to see like Raja Sage. So it's just like both work.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? No? Any questions from online? The glory, we have a question from an online student. What is the talent there? The glossary says emphatic, clitic.
Oh, he already found out. Already found the answer.
Yeah, to speak, yeah. Okay, any other questions? The next sentence is relatively easy. Anyone would like to give it a try? Yeah, please go ahead. Thank you.
หัวข้อมีมาว่ามันติดตั้งRaja Kumaraba ke Lamu, and which it is this tale
Yes.
this tale
Yeah. Ningao.
I
Yeah.
don't think I see it actually. I think I'm missing it. Is it a verb? I feel it's a verb.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
more actually when you see an vowel ending, like 90% is just a verb, and the other 10% it might be a noun in like associative case. But 90%, if you can realize it's a noun, and then it's definitely an antecedent
Right.
verb. So having heard.
Oh, it's having heard this tale,
Yeah.
the minister spoke to the prince.
Menteri Putra. What is Menteri Putra na?
So it's the minister ergative.
Yes, exactly. The na is the ergative ending, and Menteri is the minister, and Putra is
Oh,
son.
son.
So the son
The
of the
son.
Menteri, minister's son, Lahalan. So we have that before. The perfective past of Lahaye to spoke, and Rajkumar Yage. Yage is the locative ending for animate noun. So to the Rajakumara. So Raja is king, Kumara is prince. So he spoke. So he spoke to the prince. Any questions? Okay, the sentence 5.
Chanhuya Kshanas Padmavatim Raja Putrayate Mena. Chanhuya, of one day.
Yes.
Kshanas is moment again.
Yes.
Sanskrit moment.
Yeah.
But genitive? No.
Locative,
Locative.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I was thinking Indo-European genitives.
That happens. Yeah, if it's genitive, that would be kshanaya.
Padmavatin. I mean, it looks like a name, but
Yes,
Padma is
exactly.
lotus.
Yes.
I don't know what Batin means.
But like in Sanskrit, possessing of.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
the lotus possessor.
Yeah.
Raja Putra Yake. So at the prince, right?
Yes.
Or at the king's son.
Yes.
And then Mina is from Ngene.
Yeah.
I can't remember what Ngene means.
To ask.
To ask. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So in a moment of one day, Padmavatin asked the prince.
Yes,
something.
exactly. Yeah. That's perfect. Any questions? Any questions online? Okay, so now let's come to the last sentence in the exercise. This one is a bit maybe difficult for you. So
Isn't caste the name of the dominant ethnic group in Nepal?
Kazakh is an ethnic group, but it's not dominant. But and now here it doesn't mean that.
Oh.
The sa is a case ending.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, so who would like to at least read out this sentence?
Toguri Khans Raja Vikramaदित्यया Boholasa Joma Betalan Raja Yakir Seya Kalma.
Okay, thank you. So I just go slowly.
Add to that word, add to that tail.
Yes, exactly.
So to is that this Buli is a classifier in elements.
Yeah.
Ka is tail.
Yeah.
So at this locative at this tail, Raja Vikramaदिtyaya.
Yeah.
So this is
The
genitive.
Yes, exactly.
So Vikramaditya is the name of Raja.
Yes.
And he's at his shoulder.
Yes, Bohola, the shoulder of the king.
Yeah, Bohola Sasa also the locative.
Yes.
At his shoulder, being at his shoulder.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you get it. So Jonah, that is the stative participle of Jonah, staying, being. So now it becomes like a modifier for the Vedala. So the Vedala, which stays on the shoulder of the king Vikramaditya in this tale or in this story or at this moment. Yes. Yeah. So this sentence is like the narrator speaking, like in the middle of his storytelling. He said that okay, in the story, here the king said this and the Vedala said that. So Vedala is the demon or a zombie or or ghost.
Raja Yaki is a locative of Raja.
Yes.
So the demon being on the shoulder of the king.
Yeah.
Did something to the king.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you almost get everything. So Seyagale is Seyage. This is a causative verb. So it's from Seye. So Seye is to know, and Seyage is cause to know.
Told the king.
Yes, exactly.
So the word for like to tell is to make somebody know.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Lines, perfective participle,
Say Glenn is perfective past.
past, okay.
Okay, we are going to get to the verb stories just in 2 minutes. Any questions on this? Any questions from our online students?
So does that mean in this story, the demon on King Vikramaditya's shoulder let him know?
Yes, and then we have something like he spoke something to the king. So normally we don't translate say again as let someone know or inform someone. We would just like in the story we translate as he told the king. Any questions? It's okay. So then we can move to the next lesson and receive some new challenges. Okay, now let's come to the verbs. Okay, so we use it as like 3 passages. I will just highlight things that you need to know. Oh, it's not moving. So in Newar, you have this twofold distinction of tense. So it's past and non-past. So it's not like in English you have something like present. No, in Newar it's just the past and non-past. So for the past, you have perfective past or perfective participle, and for the non-past side, you have like verbal noun, non-past, and also we have other things like imperative, and also we have stative participle, and we are going to just learn it in these few days. And we have a conjunct and disjunct forms in Newar, both in classical one and in the modern one. Basically, it's just like in the declarative sentence for the first person, you need to use a conjunct, which is the perfective participle in the past, and the verbal noun in the non-past for the first person to indicate that the subject of sentence, the agent of the sentence gets into this action with his own or with his or her own like volition, the self-involvement in the action, and this also applies to the interrogative sentence. It's only the second person, which is the and we have the thing listed here. And at this stage, you don't need to know this far, and we will reinforce this idea repetitively through our reading. For now, it's sufficient for you to know that the perfective past always goes with second and third person in declarative sentence, and for the first person, we always have perfective participle. And now we are going to learn these 2 forms of past tense. In Classical Newar, we have word classes. We have 5 classes in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have the 5th class as the causatives. For now, it's sufficient for you to know that we have 3 grades. So 0 grade, first grade, and second grade. Then 0 grade is just like ending in nga or ya, and the first grade is for the first class is na, for the second class is the, and for the third class is the. This sounds like very abstract, but we will read the verbs and see it in our text later. And also, if you want to check what class a verb is in, there is no dictionary indicating their classes. The only resources for you is this textbook. So very unfortunately, it's somehow not very useful to memorize all the classes because we don't have that reference at all. This textbook is the only resource that we can look at. So in the glossary, at the end of the book, you will see author just classifies all the verbs in different groups, so you can check it, and that's the only thing we have in the current state. So I think the most useful way for you at this stage is to memorize those verbs that were very common in the readings, and to remember how they decline, rather than just remember which class they are in. So now we have this perfective past tense. So this is the most common past tense used in the classical Newar text, and it's quite. So the first class is ne, and second class is the, and third class is le, and the fourth one is also le, and it can end in just a or o in or n with a nasal sound. So yada, and then for the first class we have yaden, yada, and yado, and for the third class we have julen, jula, julo. So in the yesterday's reading we have encountered like both julo and jula, and actually they are just the same. All of them are just a past perfective tense, perfective past tense. And in the declarative sentence, it always goes with the second and third person. Is the or added to the first grade stem. And then in contrast to the perfective past, we have perfective participle. So this chart is for the perfective participle. It's the R ending added to the 0 grade. So for the first class and second class, you have na, and added with an R ending, so it becomes na. So every time you see like a R ending in a verb, 90% is just a perfective participle, and it always goes with first person declarative sentence and second person interrogative sentence. Sometimes we don't have a subject in the sentence, so by reading the verb like which form it is in, then we will know who the subject is. If a person, like, you know, when you read a sentence is a declarative sentence and you see it's an R ending, then you know that the subject must be the first person. I did something. So we have Kanga to saw, Yanga did, Juya became, and we have Mala was necessary. We may get familiar with this by reading the examples. So the first example given by author is Gandarvana Baniyawo Bibaha Yaden. We see first we have like Bibaha Yaden. So Bibaha that is same with Sanskrit, marriage, to get married. And Yaden is the perfective past of Yaye, to do. So to do marriage, and the marriage goes with associative case, which we will learn tomorrow. So Boniya is merchant, Wo is the associative case ending, so with the merchant. and that merchant is named as Genderpa. So we don't have a subject in the sentence, but since we see that Yaden is a perfective past, so we know that the subject is a third person or a second person rather than the first person. So in the translations, author gives us, she got married to a merchant by the name of Genderpa. And then we have the second sentence as a contrast. So Dhani Duni Vivaha Yanga. So Vivaha is still like marriage. Yanga is the perfective participle of Yaye. So also to do. And because the perfective participle in the declarative sentence only goes with first person. So it's I married. Tuni Duni is today, and it's kind of like echoing word. Taniduni goes together as like today or only today. Vivahyana, so I got married. And for this third sentence is an interrogative sentence. So in the interrogative sentence, only the second person subject goes with the perfective participle. So we see here, we have ta vaya. So ta is up, vaya is voye, to go, and vaya, the R ending, the long R ending indicates that it's a perfective participle. So changana, that's an interrogative adverb. So that is why. Changana is why. So why going up? Since we see voya, it only goes with second person in an interrogative sentence. So you know that the subject must be the second person. So why you are going up? And then we have here are maridaga. So are is just the interjection. Maridaga is corpse. That's also same with the Sanskrit. Someone who has that. So to put together, it's like, hey corpse, why have you gone up?
Maybe for one of the texts, if somebody online wants to read it, we can read it.
Oh. Okay, asking a zombie the reason of his resurrection. Okay.
Hey, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it's quite a fancy story about the magical corpse hung itself on the top of a tree.
It's not resurrection, it's suicide.
Yeah, if we get a chance, it's really a very interesting text to read. And from the 11th lesson in this textbook, we have like a large chunks of the story as like exercise. So I really look forward to reading this together with you if we still have time. So any questions? I hope this is not too overwhelming, but maybe it is. So let's just get familiar with it through some examples. So all of this sentence I've just I took it from the Bodhisattva Bodhiga, the terrible text we read yesterday. So I selected some sentences that are relevant to what we have learned today, and we can do it together. I wonder anyone online would like to read up for us? Any volunteers? Please feel free to speak up or raise your hand. Nope. I already have the glossary here. So anyone online would like to give it a try? Oh, okay. Please go ahead, Lynn.
Right, do I pronounce the sentence?
Yeah,
Right, so Tva Ratna Data Banya Kvayava Vanam.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. Would you like to do some analysis of the sentence? Like,
Right, so I suppose Tva is this,
yes,
and Ranatata is just the name, and Banya is merchant,
yes,
and Kvyava is to weep, and we have, I suppose, to go as an auxiliary.
yes,
So the entire sentence reads, this merchant, Ranatata, has wept.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I would say like Vanam can be an auxiliary word, but in this context, it could also be like he went while crying with a crying face.
antecedent shouldn't be after crying, after weeping.
Yeah.
He went.
Yeah. It's like literally that is like after crying, having cried, having wept, he went.
Okay.
It's literally.
So he cried and went.
Yes. Or sometimes we can also like translate antecedent converb as like when he cried, he went.
Okay.
But in this context, it's not working very well. Okay. Thank you. Any questions on this? Since Vanam is the perfective past and Vania is the third person, so the third person goes with perfective past, while the first person goes with perfective participle. Any volunteers for the second sentence?
Chalapola Tena Biha Idiat.
Yeah.
Chalapola is the second person honorific.
Yes, exactly.
Tena is first person.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
House.
Yeah, Che is house.
Oh.
Yeah, it's confusing. And actually, when we do the training for that memory-based model, that machine model made the same mistake that taking Chena as like a personal pronoun, but actually Che here is the house or home, and Na is the case ending as yes, active in a kind of like ablative sense.
And Biha outside Idiat when.
Yes,
So
to put it together.
you no, it's not when it's came. You came from the house to outside.
Yeah, or just put it more like you came out of the house, or you went away from the house. Okay, yeah, literally like came out of the house. Okay, Vijada is the perfective past, and also you will see Vijaden, Vijado, and Vijada. All of the three forms, they are the same. They are just the perfective past. Okay. So anyone would like to read the third one?
So Garbha Patna Dhavabu Pachana Nangao Paniyaya Hrdayasa
Yeah.
Mahadukha Judam.
Yeah.
So Garbha Vatina is the possessor of Garbha,
It's a name, right?
Yes, it's a name for a woman.
Dhavagu. Remember what Dhavagu is?
Yeah, Tabagu is a bit tricky. We haven't learned this yet. So Dhava is the stative participle of Taye. So like, and Gu is classifier of an inanimate noun. And here it works a little bit as nominalizer. So it becomes, so makes Tava a modifier for the bhajana. So the bhajana is speech, the word, the speech. So it is like the speech spoken by Garbhavati.
Oh, okay, so Garbhavatina's her speech. And then Ngangao is Ngaye, right?
Yes,
Which I can't remember what it is.
to ask or to hear.
Also had asked, it's past perfected, right?
It's antecedent converb,
Oh,
the
okay.
owl ending.
Before she had asked with her speech or something like that.
After.
Sorry, antecedent, yeah. And then of the merchant, and then that's heart in the ergative, or heart and locative at the heart.
Yeah, it's locative, yeah.
Okay,
If archive that will be Haritayana.
Okay. And then Mahadukha, does that mean like great sorrow? Or
Yes,
something? Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Okay. And then that's due. Like Judon is like due to.
Yeah, to like exist, to have, yeah.
So Garbhavatina, well speaking. After asking with speech to the merchant. No.
Oh, okay, now you're getting lost. So first, finish the beginning part of the sentence. So ngingavo here is to hear, not to ask.
Here, okay.
Yeah, okay, so here, to hear and
Speech.
yes.
Okay, so after hearing the speech of
Dhavagu.
Tavagu,
Yeah.
which is speaking.
Yeah, and who spoke that speech?
Garbhatina. So after someone heard the speech spoken by Garbhatina.
Garbhavati, no is the case ending.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's-
Okay, now I see why it's feminine. Sorry, okay, yeah. So, okay, that makes sense. And then Baniyaya is merchants.
Yes,
Heart,
yes,
and locative.
yes, exactly.
So at the heart of the merchant,
Yeah,
and then great sorrow, just straight up from Sanskrit,
yeah,
existed. So
yes,
after hearing what Garbhavati said,
yes,
the merchant's heart became very sorrowful.
yes, exactly. Yeah, totally right. Okay, we're getting this very complex sentence. You're doing quite well. Any questions?
What was Bhajan?
Huh?
What was Bhajan?
Speech, bhajana. Yeah, speech.
Oh, the speech spoken, that's what.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the bhajana in Sanskrit. Bhajana here.
You translate Hridaya as mind. Is that?
Heart,
mind here?
heart is where, yeah. Mind, yeah, that's a good suggestion.
So I guess like etymologically it's hard, but maybe it means
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Actually, for mind we have mana, and we also have like ergative goes with mana, so manana. So it's often like manana pablasen, the pablaben. So he thought in his mind. So we have that expression in Newar. Also, we see a lot of that. So so having heard the speech spoken by Garbhavati, in the mind, in the heart of Baniya, the merchant, there arose great sorrow. So that's the sentence.
What's the function of Gu in Dhavagu?
Gu is the classifier for inanimate noun, and it works a bit like the nominalizer that making the Dhava modifier for the bhajana. We will see this in the later lessons. Any questions on this? Especially for our online learners. Any questions? We still have 5 minutes, so maybe we can read another sentence. Who would like to take this practice? We have something online. You have a.
More from Sanskrit, I think.
Yeah, I think etymologically that's from Sanskrit, vajana, and the va and bra are kind of interchangeable. Yeah, but maybe maybe the Indonesian membaja would be also related to Sanskrit. Yeah, I think that's relevant. Yeah. Thank you for sharing this. Anyone would like to read the last sentence of the day? Yeah, please go.
Tvaya satirkunu banijaraya che wangawa baniyaya bhavane dhala.
Yeah.
Tvaya is that of that.
Yes. Yeah.
So
The ma is here is kind of emphatic, clitic. So just of that.
just of that.
Yeah.
Just of that. Oh, so the next day of that.
Yeah.
Just the next day of that.
Yeah.
Banijaraya. Why is there a ra?
Oh, that's another way of spelling merchant in Newar.
Okay. So Banijara is merchant.
Yeah, it's merchant. It's same as Banya.
Okay. Banijaraya of the merchant. The merchant's house.
Yes.
Wangawa. Going to the merchant's house?
Yes.
After going to the merchant's house?
Yes, exactly.
Baniyaya of the merchant. Bhavane. So in front of the.
Yeah.
So just the next day after that, he went to the merchant's house and spoke in front of him.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's perfect.
Why do they use two different words for merchant in the same sentence?
Yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know how the author.
Is there some kind of difference? Maybe like are they talking because they're talking about the same person, right?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and in Newar, ja and ya are also kind of interchangeable.
Okay.
You see that a lot. So bani ya and bani ja, they could be just the same. And this there, I don't know where it comes, but that's there. So the hoyam sadi kunu, bani jara ya che mongabo bani ya nha bani halen. So every time we just come to the first verb. So having gone to the che, the house of the Banijara of the merchant at the Sadikunu, the next day of that, he spoke before the merchant, in front of the merchant. And then we have the content of his speech, which is a little bit complex, and we will read it tomorrow.